Bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Greg Garcia. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Pitch on the way. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And in steps Manny Machado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Robert Stock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So striding in, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Ready now, Juan Carrillo. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 20.
Now at the plate, number 20. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing, and he pops him up. Garcia over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. fouled away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's it. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Nope.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
1-0.
To short, hit hard. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Will Myers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Full up there.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, JT Riddle. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Coming to the plate now, Magneuris Sierra, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in and looking to continue his hot streak, Neil Walker. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Sierra leads off second with nobody out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. The relay, and he's safe. Settling in now, Robbie Franks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Pablo Lopez. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he's back in standing. Still only one out in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. He swings and misses, throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In now, Austin Hedges. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Sierra is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 30.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and in to hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. First pitch coming, here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Walker has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Robert Stock. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Anderson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Juan Carrillo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit on the ground is short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, number 20, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Carrillo rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. In now, Jorge Alfaro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Alfaro, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. Miami's out in front, 4-0. So here's Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Franks will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. From the stretch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Machado now on 0-1. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runners are at second and third with one down. High and deep to straightaway right. Sierra looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he was on autopilot there for a while. Up 4-0, everything going his way. Then a couple of runners get on board, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. We'll see if he can rebound now.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Stop fucking cheating.
Hosmer in front now at
3-1 count. High. That's what they doing, setting me up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Will Myers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. As a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
They know the threat this
Come
guy
on,
possesses
man.
at the
Look at
plate.
this, bro.
I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Look at this here, bro.
Popped him up. Riddle waits on it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Padres 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Riddle. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Frazier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Magneuris Sierra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Well, that should have been the walk. That nigga hit me.
Fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
You're gonna come down that middle.
2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps
You're gonna
things
come
at
down that
2-2.
middle. I'm gonna make him pay.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. He got him.
Come
Lively
on.
fastball that
I
time.
tapped it, man. I wasn't supposed to swing at that.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 4-3 game.
I tapped that button. I was supposed to go all the way
And that'll
around.
bring up Franchi Cordero. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Felipe Kuhn will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready once again. Adam Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah. 0-1 to count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jose Castillo, the 6-foot 5-inch left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Robbie Franks. First delivery to him on the way. And looked Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside.
Boy, they with that bullshit.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting
that
loose
ball
out
way outside.
The windup and the 0-1.
They got to swing at shit like that. Now they call them strikes on that.
This
Make
is
his
in
butt
the
pay
air
though.
out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Marlins are off and running here in the
Make
inning.
them pay then. They want to play like that.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Hold on, that's the pitch. That's some BS.
Standing in now, Pablo Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Bro, they tripping. They won't even let me take the man out. Stop that, man.
Starlin Castro will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Whoa.
2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in
bring the
time, but
run in.
meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Why you trying
a
to
big
like
swing
that, bro?
at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. A leap at the
Why
wall,
you trying
but
me
he
like
can't
that,
bring
bro?
this one back. It's a
Don't
home
pitch it
run.
down the middle trying me like that.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Juan Carrillo. And a first
Trying
pitch
that
swing.
thing?
He gets a fly ball to left center.
Oh, that's a fly ball. Damn.
Myers will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
This ball will be chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 6-3. Greg Donald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Greg Donald.
Here's Manny Machado now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
And he popped him up. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Adam Warren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate, Magneuris Sierra. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cordero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Great pitch there, and the inning is over. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Austin.
From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Austin Hedges with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Franchi Cordero. And he takes ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Jose Perella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Jose Perella.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 6 and the Padres 4. Phil Maton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil Maton.
So stepping in, Robbie Franks, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Robbie Franks.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 19, Miguel.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The numbers on the year: 272, 9 homers, and 28 RBIs. A 1 count. Here's the pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Rojas is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1-1 home. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brian Anderson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. the stretch. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Swung at that late. That was supposed to be gone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he
Come
went
on,
around
man. I
for
be
strike
pulling
2.
bad. I need a better button for that.
Swing and a miss, and
I really
they'll
need a
dodge
better
a
button for
major
that,
bullet
dog.
that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Juan Carrillo.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Coming in is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 6-4. Adam Conley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Conley, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now in the box, Greg Garcia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. 1-0 the count. Hit hard on the ground is short, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Manuel Margot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 7.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. So here's Will Myers. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings though right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Austin Hedges is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Tayron Guerrero enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 56, Tyrod.
So now to the plate, Franchi Cordero, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here.
Everything
3-0.
How many people on base, man? Oh, 2.
3 runs already home here. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Padres lead it 7-6. Manuel Margot will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 7. Margot.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Francisco Mejia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Up next from Miami, number 20, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1. And he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Lou has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0 home. Turned on that.
Damn, that was my ball.
Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, JT Riddle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Why they make my dog ball go down? Come on, man.
The 1-0.
2-0. Yeah.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Come on, bro.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice
That was a
before
hell
that
of a ball.
one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he
Probably
leaves
got
the
bad. I
ball
don't like
tonight.
what he called in that game.
Into the box now, Manny Machado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Oh.
2-1.
One strike.
The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average way down at 180. 1 home run and 5 driven in. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The set and the 1-1.
Come on, umpire, man.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing further in the San Diego ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They'll need 1 to tie. It's a 7-6 ball game. Kirby Yates enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 39.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Magneuris Sierra.
The right fielder, Magneuris Sierra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Margot is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing.
Come on, bro. I be tapping that button, man. I don't like that junk there.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight.
It ain't that, man. Y'all making the niggas swing all the way around.
That one completely
and I'm check swinging.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Bullshit.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Ready now for the Marlins, Robbie Franks. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Miami down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.
They got it.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Phil Maton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors.